These are moments after the rain in New York City. Look at that. People wearing umbrella. Right here in the heart of Manhattan. A rainy day. And Broadway and Warren. That's Manhattan. New York City. That's City Hall. And that's the police car. Rainy day. Park Place. Everybody's camping.
Standing up, and then I'd say, how high? So she said, okay, well, say hello to her. So I'm following through.
Hi.
We'll talk some more.
Hi. Hi. Everybody's camping. There's the police. Hello. Sino sa napiso ka. Grabando este momento histórico. Histórico moment. ¿Verdad? La lluvia.
Lluvia.
¿Qué le dices a la lluvia? What do you say to the rain?
Rain ain't got nothing on freedom.
How about you?
La lluvia no tiene nada con la libertad.
Él es dominicano también.
Aquí estamos ya. Estamos aquí.
Ya menos se termina. No le tienen miedo a la lluvia. A la lluvia. ¿Quién es?
Waiting for
The Shaquille Duck. got the biggest umbrella.
We're waiting for the headliners. Let's go.
I have to go pray.
Why you have my dog? That's my dog. You see, that's my dog. I've
I've hung out with that dog a lot. Yeah.
Joey Thrill.
Freedom Fighters Lemonade, Bob's Lemonade. That's Bob's Lemonade stand.
The bar's open. It's like the area for like an hour. People in the cross the street. That's all good. The bar is open.
Joey and Bob. Two Patriots.
On the rain. On the rain. What do you call that? Rained out?
Yeah, well, it's rained out, but we're still here, and we're still waiting to hear what people have to say. And it was good to hear the few people who spoke. And, again, I was there on January 6th when that Capitol was stormed, and it was a great event. It was a love fest. I met people from Alaska, from all over the United States. It was incredible. And there were people there from Europe on January 6th. And I went in November, but I missed the December event in D.C. There was a November, a December, and January event to support President Trump. So I couldn't afford to go in December, but I was able to go in January. And Mark, who's the host here, Mark Sazelis, I ended up sleeping with Kathy Katari in a king-size bed. We never met each other. She does a lot of political work in Brooklyn. We ended up sharing a king-size bed overnight to wake up at 4 in the morning to go on January 6th and to support the president and to support Congress and the Senate to vote appropriately for the elections, which were definitely stolen. And as of yesterday, I think either it's Alabama, I can't remember, or Tennessee. Somebody got on the air earlier yesterday and basically said there are judicial people from 40 states that have organized an investigation involving the election from 2020. They finally have got their shit together to organize what's happening, what happened in D.C., and what Pence, who's a treasonous bastard traitor to the United States, because he made Congress and the Senate vote, and they shouldn't have voted. Trump questioned the election, and in the Constitution it says that there are 12 days allowed to do a little bit of an investigation. Instead, they all supported the election not being rigged, and of course it was. It's stolen, and that's what you're going to find out in the coming days and weeks, because they have already put together a judicial team of 40 states, 40 legislators questioning that election. And what happens? What happens if the election is fraud? That means every executive order, every judge nominated by has got to be made void, let alone the signatures that were made by like AutoPen. That is not somebody who knows what they're doing. That is somebody else running the country, people that were not taking care of our citizens and not taking care of men, women, and children in our republic. And so, yeah, that's about it. That was a mouthful, right?
What do you think of the rains?
You know, I love the rain, and the trees got a drink too, and you know, the rain is good for everybody. It feels good. I don't like being wet, but it's okay. I mean, as long as people are hanging out, the event will still go on today.
You know, you are a warrior, right?
Yeah, you know.
You go to most rallies.
I know I'm a warrior. I show up pretty much for as much as I can, because not enough people show up. Not enough people show up. And, you know, we have to have a presence. We have to have a resistance presence, telling the truth, right? Because the truth sets you free. It's not all this propaganda by mainstream media. You know, what's his name? Sarah Huckabee's father is Trump nominated him to be the ambassador to Israel. Okay, Sarah Huckabee.
Mike Huckabee.
Mike Huckabee went to Israel, and I put it out, I might have sent it even to you. I put it out there that Mike Huckabee said there's nobody starving in Gaza. The only people that are starving, the people in Gaza, are Hamas. Israel is fine, nothing's wrong with Israel. And all of this mainstream media is propaganda. And why? Why do they want to divide us? Why do they want to incite fear in us? Because journalists need to get paid $500,000, $1 million, okay? They need to get their salaries. And so they have to create, you know, fear and chaos for people to watch their channels so that Big Pharma can advertise to kill us.
That's right.
That's
And this was a freedom carrier.
Let's go, just like that. Hell yeah. Hey, DJ, bring that back.